What up, hunters? It's your girl RP here, and welcome to a new video. Today I am doing the Librarians Book Tag. This was originally started by Julie the Bibliophile, I think is her name. Sorry if I said her username wrong. She's really cool. She's an awesome channel. Go check her out, link in the description below. And she does librarians and stuff a lot, and it's really cool. But she started this tag, and although I wasn't tagged, I wanted to join in. So basically, if you don't know, The Librarians is a TV show. It's my favorite TV show. So, of course I had to do this tag, and I've been meaning to do this tag for months now, but I thought now is a good time since Season 3 has just come out in Australia like 2 days ago, so why not? Basically, she's written down a bunch of characters from the book. I mean, not the book. She wrote down a bunch of characters from the TV show, as well as two ships, and the Season 3. But she picked those, and then she wrote questions that had to do with them, and so and then from there, you pick a book that has the most to do with that question. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first question is Flynn, a character who's shown major development. And my book for that is Holes by Louis Satcher. Satcher? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And the character I picked was Stanley. He, starts off kind of like a wimp, sorry to say. And, but as the thing progresses, he becomes a really good friend to Zero, I think his name was. I haven't read this since a year ago, so I don't remember all the characters. But yeah, so he becomes kind of a leader, and it's really cool, really good book. And so Stanley Yelnats is my first pick for Flynn, the character who's shown major development. Next, we have Eve, a book that is nothing like its cover, sorry. The book I picked was The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. Now, the reason this book is nothing like its cover is because it looks really pretty, but it's actually a really dark book. Like, it's about a girl who gets, sorry, kind of a spoiler alert, plus also quite bad. She gets raped and then killed by a man. He's like really old, and she's like 14, so it's really sad, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's sad. I think she's 14. It's really, yeah, she was 14 and her name was Seven, or that her last name was Seven. Sorry, I know I'm reading this. I haven't read this book in a long time. Yeah, Seven, Susie Seven. And the book is nothing like its cover because, as I said, it looks really pretty. It's got this nice little charm bracelet, which does have to do with the book. But it looks really pretty, and the book itself is actually quite dark and gory. So, that's my pick for Eve, a book that is nothing like its cover. Next one is Jake, your favorite classic. I picked Animal Farm by George Orwell. This book is really good, obviously. It's Animal Farm by George Orwell. What's not to love? But I read this year, actually, for school, and I loved it. So I thought, why not? So that's my favorite classic to do with Jake. Cassandra, the most sciency book on your shelf. And mine was The Martian by Andy Weir. For obvious reasons, I don't read a lot of science books, but this book's really good. I watched the movie first, so it was a lot easier to understand, but it's very sciencey. Like, pretty much, so much science, I'm just gonna say that. So, yeah, that's my pick for Cassandra, the most sciencey book on your shelf. Next is Ezekiel, a character who becomes the unexpected hero. That's Artemis Fowl. I just picked a random Artemis Fowl book. This one is Artemis Fowl and the Time Paradox. But you would never expect Artemis Fowl to become such a major hero. Now, I was also going to pick this one for the Flynn question, but I decided against it and decided to make it this one. So, there. Artemis Fowl is the unexpected hero for Ezekiel. The next one, okay, this one is Jenkins, a book that features some form of mythology. Mine was Heroes of Olympus and The Blood of Olympus. Now, this could have just been any Heroes of Olympus book, just FYI, but I picked this one just because it was the only one I could find. And yeah, this book has a lot of mythology, just like Jenkins does, so this is my Jenkins book. Oops, the next book is Cal, You can pick one fictional character to bring back to life. Who is it? That does not mean to the real world. That means they died in the book and you want to bring them back. Now, this is not the book that you're even in, but it's the only book in the series I could find on my shelf, so I'm gonna have to use it. This is Kill Order by James Dashner, but I'm just talking about Maze Runner, and spoilers for the Maze Runner series, it's Newt. Yeah. I was really emotional when he died. He was my favorite character from, like, watching the movie, which I watched before the books, before I read the books. And just after that, I was like, yes, Newt. And I found out he died before I read the books, because I'm an idiot and went on the wiki. But, like, still, such a sad death, and so I would love to bring him back to life. It would be great. The next book is Evlynn, a ship, or Evlynn, I don't know how you pronounce it. A ship that's been through many storms, but has proved to be unsinkable. The one I picked was, I was picking between this and Percabeth from Percy Jackson, but I decided to pick, what's his name? Simon Snow and Baz from Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Rainbow Rowell's my favorite author, and she just wrote a really incredible book based on fanfiction in her book Fangirl, which is a fanfiction of a parody of Harry Potter. It's just a really good book. I definitely recommend reading it, but it's also got, besides that, it's got a really cute gay relationship at the end. But they didn't start as a relationship, so it kind of felt like I was a little bit breaking the question, which is who've been through many storms, but they make it through the many storms and then date. So I kind of answered the question, but I kind of cheated, so I'm sorry. The next book has also already appeared, but I picked a different one from that series. And this one is for Casekiel. Not Cassandra, Casekiel. The ship that the two characters, you just want to grab their faces and smush them together, right? Like, you just really want to make them kiss, basically, and admit their feelings for each other. It's great. Mine is Leo and Piper from Heroes of Olympus. Yes, I already did a Heroes of Olympus book. Don't judge me. Yeah, these two, this is just the Mark of Athena, just a random one again. But I shipped Leo and Piper from the very beginning. Screw Jason, I don't care about him. Piper and Leo all the way. Ooh, I just... Focus. Am I focused again? I'm focused again. Awesome, that was weird. So, yeah, this book, really good. I really love it. And I just really love Piper and Leo, so they were my pick. I just really wanted them to date. They never did. Sad. But they should have. So, yeah, that is my answer for Casekiel or Jassandra. You can do Jassandra if you want, but I did Casekiel because I ship it. And that is the one that you just really want them to admit their feelings for each other. So, yeah. The next one is Ray, a fictional place that you want to meet a personified version of. Now, here's the thing. I don't think this would be a nice place to meet the personified version of. I think it'd be weird and crazy, but I think it'd be really interesting for psychology to meet the personified version of the Capitol from the Hunger Games by Susan Collins. Yeah, not much to say there. I think it'd be really cool to meet them, the personified version of the Capitol, because they would be so crazy. It'd be awesome. Just, yeah, so that's my answer. Sorry about that. And the 11th question is Prospero. If you could bring one character to the real life, who would it be? This was not my main pick. Just FYI, not my main pick. But I decided, why not? I actually wanted to bring Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I couldn't find the book. Ironic. So instead, I picked Lestat from The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice. I think Lestat would kill me, not gonna lie. Lestat would totally kill me, definitely. But I think it'd be really cool to meet him before he does, you know? He's crazy, he's awesome. I would be like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan, and then just die. It'd be great. So Lestat is the character I would want to bring to the real life world, even if he will kill me after. So yep, and the last question, Season 3, the most anticipated release. This one makes sense, because I can't hold it, so that's why there's no book in my hands right now. And I don't know if this book has already come out. I think it was meant to come out this year. I don't think it did. At least I haven't heard of it coming out this year. But that book is The Fever Code by Rick Riordan. Let me just check when it's meant to come out, actually. But this book is basically a lot of little stories from the Maze Runner cast. Not the Maze Runner cast, but about the characters. So, like, I will get to hear stories about, like, everyone I want. You know, like Newt, and presumably we'll get the story of how, you know, got the limp. If you've read the books, you know how he got the limp, but I want to hear that, read the story of it. So let me just double check this name. It's a prequel to the book. And when did it come out? Let me just check. Might already be out. Oh, it's already out. It came out in September 27th, but I still haven't read it, so that's still my most anticipated release. Sorry, I kind of broke the rules. Whatever. So, yeah, that's my Librarians Book Tag. Well, not mine. It's Julie the Bibliophobe's files, not phobe, file. Book tag, but this is my answer, my one to it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm only going to tag one person, because I only know one person who actually watches Librarians and has a YouTube channel who hasn't already done this tag. And that is Alice Perkins, my good friend, Alice. She loves the Librarians almost as much as me. Not quite, I don't think, but almost. So I'm going to make her do this. She can do it for her Vlogmas series. How about that? Which she hasn't done yet. I'm watching you, Alice. I know you didn't do it yesterday. Do it today. Damn it. So, yeah, those are my answers to the Librarians Book Tag. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!